Howdy!
Welcome to Tavern Heroes.
That's so weird. I don't like it.
I love it.
Can you go back over there, please? Like, I don't like this.
Maybe in a bit, after I kill your character.
Wait a minute. This isn't allowed. Kyle, help!
I thought you were going to kill him.
Kyle, help!
Last time on Tavern Heroes, our heroes had just finished talking to us, actually. And then after they were done with that, they started to make their way over to...
Can you just move over for, like,
What?
5 minutes? It's
I-
my turn, Tobin, to
Oh, I didn't know you wanted
do
to...
the recap.
I didn't know you wanted to do it. Jeez, sorry.
Well, I'm in the seat today, so...
Okay, fine. The microphone's yours.
Thanks. So, yeah, last time, they were on their way to... Where was it? Kritakia? Yeah, Kritakia. Listen! These details elude me. I am too busy. Off with my wife. Abby's like, hey, yo!
That was in and out of character.
Kritakia to go, wander into another puzzle. But first, they had a little, basically trying to narrow down who the Eldritch deity is that's kind of in charge of, what's their stupid name?
The Eldritch Consortium.
Yeah, those stupid people. Yeah.
Can Quinn do the rest of the recap? This is amazing.
That stupid group of people.
Of which there are only half of them remaining members left.
Yeah. So, I think they narrowed it down to Neil Arthotep, Hastor, and Nodens. Possibly being the one. But, you know, TBH. TBD. My bad.
I was gonna say, TBH what?
TBH, that's it.
To be honest, that's it.
Yep.
Quinn said, like, TBH, I also think Aaron's gonna die this episode, but...
Yeah, that's a good one. Premonition. And then somehow Amaris did something stupid and ended up in this chair. And now we're here. End of recap. How was that?
Pretty good, pretty good.
What?
You said Amaris instead of Amaris.
My bad.
That bothered me too.
It's because
No, I like to
Fuck
imagine
myself
it's
over.
because Quinn pronounced it incorrectly on purpose.
Probably.
Because she would do that.
I mean, she did call me a bitch.
So fuck her.
Yeah, literally.
All right.
Nah, you're too busy fucking Koi.
That's true.
Wow, okay.
And I'll be too busy fucking killing this one bitch. Anyway.
So yeah, I'll be taking a little bit of a break from being a DM, and it's not because I'm tired or anything. No, it's just a fun idea I had.
Are you really tired?
I mean, I'm sleepy.
Me too.
I am EP.
I'm EP.
Can I nap through this session?
No.
No.
I mean, not like we can stop you. You've done it before, but
I'll fucking throw shit at you.
I'll help.
Yay.
I'll just, I'll
You're
just punch him.
closer.
I'll just punch him.
I'll eat all of your high chews. Oh, what you gonna do now? Okay,
Except for the mango ones.
you can have those.
What
Alright.
a painful way to go. First to eat the mango I choose.
Give me like a strawberry.
Can you possibly get a purple flavored one?
Can I have my bag back?
There's no such thing as artificial grape. Fight me. Hey, look, a purple flavored one. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Not sponsored. Be heard, we can be heard. Okay. That would've been,
Okay,
that
so-
would've been awkward.
Kyle, I should have asked you, but like, when Mars takes over this like machine puzzle thing, like, are they still in the original room? Like, how does that work?
So they walked into the room that you created the puzzle for. I kind of imagine it as like the door didn't open for them to enter until you finished making the puzzle. Right now you're at like the console and the magic console.
Great.
And just are doing whatever it is.
Great.
But the instructions are simply to make a good puzzle.
cool. This puzzle's gonna be crazy. So, as Mars takes control of this console, the room you're in becomes circular with 5 doors. They all have your name above them. And the door, well, the original door you came in through has disappeared.
I just realized, does this mean I'm playing score?
No. I'm basically just not going to do his portion of it.
Okay.
It's not, that's why I asked if he was going to be here.
Score falls through the floor. He's in the exit.
He'll do his part. We just won't experience it.
Okay.
Understood.
In the middle of the floor, it looks like it's been scraped into with a sword, and it just says escape.
Oh my.
I want you all to roll initiative.
Well, this isn't ominous at all.
I don't like this.
Rolling initiative immediately? Oh no. God help me.
15.
I don't have to keep track of it this time.
Thanks, iPhone, for stalking my location and realizing about D&D and suggesting D&D Beyond. Appreciate that.
Man, not being able to fudge my roll sucks. 12.
I mean, I'm not gonna care. That is going to be a 19. Can I, like, hear anything that's, like, starting to chase us, by the way? Like, just, okay.
You're muted, Abby.
I'm in
What you got?
danger!
What?
7.
7?
Oof.
7.
Can somebody roll for a score? Just because.
I got it. Do we know what scores modifier is?
No.
Well, it's 19 on the die.
Oh my god!
Not Dragon Ball Cavern.
I'm sure it's higher.
That was a fun one shot.
That was a fun one shot. I think I got, like, distracted the fact that Jenna's in the DM chair and that's the one I, like, instinctively went to.
the one that Jenna has DM'd for.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't get into the modifier for, to see, so, 19 on the die.
Okay,
Without
I'm
any
sure he
modifier.
goes first.
Mhm.
So, first I want to get the vibe. What are you all doing? What's your first gut reaction to do with these doors?
I'm gonna walk straight towards my door.
Okay.
I'm,
The door.
Asmar would probably, like, go towards one of the other doors and just see if there's, like, a force field preventing him from, like, going into someone else's.
Yes.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay. Noticing that, he would then walk over to his.
Okay. So, unanimously going to your doors.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, good luck, everyone.
Pretty much.
I'm in danger!
We are all. We're all.
See you
in
on the other
danger.
side, I guess?
Alzora gives Arden a little peck on the cheek for good luck.
I puke in my chair.
Oh shit, the microphone was still on.
To stop it.
Here, fun little fact. Amaris, you can see everything that's going on.
Amaris. Oh shit, my microphone's still on. I almost puked.
Whoever is in the control room, they can see everything that's going on.
I send electro shockwaves to Arden.
Ow!
Zap, zap, bitch!
God damn it.
No!
Before I go through my door, I am gonna knock on it. Just for the hell of it, just... And listen. Go through, bitch. You know what? Fuck it.
Oh,
I go into my door.
For some reason, I wasn't thinking it was an actual door, even though you described it as a door. I was thinking of it just as an open doorway.
Oh, it's a door that you have to physically go through. Like, you have to open it.
I say fuck it and go through the door.
Okay, so since Score technically is going first and Spencer's not here, I will just say that he does his part. I'm not gonna give you any, like, hints as to what, like, his puzzle is. But he
succeeded.
he succeeds and he comes back into the room, and I will describe
The rest later.
the rest later. Yep. So, Arden.
I did it. What was it? Can't tell you.
Can't tell you.
Would ruin the fun.
We'll get back to it.
I'm sworn to secrecy. Already, you're dead. You made a little new character. That's your puzzle.
Alright. So, when Arden walks through his door and closes it behind him, he enters this large, like, huge room with a large body of water. You're basically standing on this plank platform, and there is a sign right in front of you that says, simply, save yourself.
Okay.
It's the first thing you see, but as you like lift your gaze up, because this huge expanse of water is just like looming in the distance, your eye is drawn up and you just see like platforms scattered across the water, and eventually it becomes this like obstacle course with like slanted platforms and ropes coming from the ceiling. Think like what is it called? Like Ultimate
Jungle Gym or
Ninja
American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Crazy obstacle course. But dangling from the ceiling, tied at the waist with a rope, is an exact replica of you.
Oh shit.
I'm surprised. I would have expected
And-
him to be tied at the neck.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Oh my god!
We'll get to that.
And like
I'm very worried.
jumping out of the water, these huge mechanical sharks that have flames coming out of their
Is this a mix of Sonic too?
That's badass.
Sonic also? Like,
That's
It's
badass.
like ringing around him, trying to gnaw on him.
what is
So
this,
is
like,
the water
Dr.
flashing
Evil
to
type of
steam
shit?
Around the flames?
What?
Is the water flashing to steam around the flames?
Yeah, like it's creating this like circle of mist. It's very mystical, but your replica is like screaming like a damsel in distress.
Unfortunate that the mechanical sharks are in fact waterproof.
They are waterproof. They are very quick and they look very deadly. And your replica is just like like a little fucking girl.
Quick clarifying question, Kyle. We're not allowed to die from these, right?
I guess I left that part open now, didn't I?
What do you do?
I guess I start to parkour? Like, what else can I do?
Alright, so you start to parkour against the platforms.
Yeah.
Roll dex for prosperity.
Like just a standard dex or like a dex save or
dex save.
dex save?
Why not?
That is going to be a 23.
Dice tower, nice.
That's pretty good. Alright, so you quickly jump like standard flat platform to platform.
Mhm.
You start to get to the like real obstacle course where you have to make sure you're not falling off. And as soon as you hit like that point where the platforms are starting to slant, you start to feel a breeze hit you. And it starts to get
Oh no.
more vicious. It starts to beat against you. And then you look over and you see these fucking fans, dude. They're just blowing all of this air at you. What do you do now?
So like, am I actively like on one of the slanted platforms, or
You're
like,
on-
is there
you're
like
still-
is there like a reprieve? Like I can just kind of catch my breath and look at what's going on.
Yeah, so basically it's right before you hit like the more intense stuff that you'd have to like actually be careful about your balance. So
Okay.
you're still on a stable platform,
Mhm.
but you're about to hit the American Ninja Warrior shit.
I was about to ask, like, is this gonna be like Wipeout? Also, have to worry about like a piece on the wall coming out and turning into a fist and punching me off.
Yeah, you gotta.
You might.
Oh, you see, there's the big red balls. Oh no.
I'll do that later if I need it.
That was a good time for me to study up on Asmar's stuff because I don't get to look at it as often as I'd like.
Da, 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 da. I am. I could be a dick right now. I'm gonna keep saving it for later. I'm just going to, I guess, just keep going, trying the best I can to not be. Well, I guess is there anything that besides just the fans that I like? Is there? There isn't like a master kill switch on the platform I'm on, right? Like just making
No.
okay.
It looks
And by
like
kill switch, I mean a switch that will turn off the fans, not anything else. I thought I would be clear about that while I can be.
everything could potentially kill you. So
Fair enough.
don't need a switch for that. But no, there's not like a kill switch. I will say that the fans are intense.
Okay.
You will be rolling a disadvantage.
Okay.
You know what? Before you go forward, can you roll a perception check? I just want to see if you notice it.
That is going to be a dirty 20.
So as you're like trying to figure out your next course of action, your eyes kind of glance back to the damsel with you. And you notice that he is starting to gradually lower.
Okay. Like, how far away, like, dangling from the ceiling would he, like, be from me?
Is pretty high up still. Like,
Okay.
the sharks are trying really hard, but
Okay.
I'd give it like 20 feet difference.
20 feet difference.
Maybe 30.
And just to remind me of how that works, what is jump distance? I always forget.
I'm not sure.
Can someone with an actual computer check that? Nate, can you?
What is jump distance?
What is jump distance?
What is jump distance in D&D? Your long jump distance equals your strength score if you move 10 feet first, or half that with a standing jump.
My strength score is horrible.
Damn.
So we're not gonna do that. Okay. I guess all I can do is roll dexterity at disadvantage, and keep the fact that, as you put it, damsel me is slowly lowering. I just want to double check something. Like, is there close by? Is there a another like flat platform in the near future?
Ish. It's definitely more like up higher. It's not
Okay.
level with the water.
Okay.
So it's kind of like slanted wall. You can do some monk shit, bounce off of it. Oh, there's a rope that goes all the way to the ceiling, so that's an option. And then there's a flat platform that's elevated off of the
grabs
water.
on the rope and starts just flying around because of the fan.
Honestly, that'd be so dope.
Too bad Garden isn't dope. I'm really debating this. I'm not sure how much of a help it'll be, but I'm going to use Step of the Wind to help increase like my jump distance and everything like that as I do this.
Okay.
Not sure if you want to modify how I roll, but I'm still going to roll this too with disadvantage.
Okay.
But okay, that is going to be a dirty 20 with disadvantage.
Oh my god.
I have a plus 10 dex save. Are you
I
really?
Why did I give you disadvantage? Anyway,
I was a 17 and a 10 on the dice, by the way.
Lord Christ. Okay, so yeah, with your Step of the Wind, you do this monk shit. You go doink doink.
Doink doink. Is this law and order now?
Dun dun. Yeah.
Doink doink.
You like easily kick off of these two slanted platforms.
Fuck yeah.
You like do a little twirly twirl off this fucking rope to land squarely on this elevated platform.
Fuck yeah. I'll take
You
it.
just gonna continue on?
So about how at this point, like how far away is Damsel me?
I'd say about 100 feet.
100 feet. Okay. Okay.
This is huge.
Yeah, I keep forgetting how huge it is,
It's
as you say.
huge.
Is it going to be just the same like disadvantage if I were to just continue on?
So far.
So far?
So far.
So far? God damn it. Second verse, same as the first, including using Step of the Wind.
Yep.
That is going to be. Actually, I need to check something first. Ba, 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 ba. I forget where it is. Okay. So that is going to be an 18.
Okay. Not as confident as the time before, but still.
You know what? I would say that
passable.
Arden did get a little bit cocky.
Yeah, you got a little bit cocky. Your foot slips a little bit at the end when you land.
I just don't stick the landing.
Yeah, you almost went into the water, dude. But you made it.
I have slow fall. I'd probably grab onto another platform on the way
True.
down, let's be honest.
So your movement feet's like, what, 35, 40? What's your monk shit?
Think 40. Let me double check. Where did it go? Why are you forsaking me?
I find it before you. How embarrassing.
You know what? Shut up.
Do any of those
I
boxes
think it is
contain
40, I believe.
Yes.
I'm 99.9% sure that it is 40.
Okay, so let's just say you're within 60 feet now.
Okay.
Those sharks look pretty menacing.
Okay.
The wind is crazy.
Okay.
And as you hit that perimeter, you see that the water is starting to become a cyclone.
Oh shit.
And it's kicking up.
Okay. Okay.
And the damsel you is still just dropping.
Okay.
And the sharks, they are hungry. What are you doing now?
Hungry, they're robots.
Their innards are gurgling.
That's impressive for mechanical sharks. It's just a noise box. Plot twist: Art is just in a wind tunnel, a very bad wind tunnel.
We couldn't afford the real sharks for like Sharknado shit, so we just made
Ew,
some.
Sharknado. Fuck that.
Oh, real quick. Kate, cut me some slack, man. Okay, continue.
Damn. Why?
What?
What you were telling me about her comments about, like, Tovin being amazed talking about Jesus. Dragon Jesus, sorry. Just kidding, Kate, you're awesome.
So with the cyclone of water starting, is there anything additional that I should be worried about besides like the jump itself for the immediate, like right now?
Nope.
Your hesitation is worrying. And noted.
Okay.
Trying to see if I have anything cool that I can do extra. Damn it.
Damsel, you screaming.
Yes, I get it.
You know what?
Shut up, me.
Save me!
I really want to know what score had to go through. I'm just gonna do the same thing again.
I'm really disappointed Spencer isn't here. Let's just say that. Okay. So still disadvantage.
Disadvantage is a giant fuck you to you. That is going to be another 19.
Okay. Because the winds are raging, and they're starting to, like, water's starting to lift up. It's
Okay.
gonna become a full-blown cyclone on this water here.
I'm just trying to get up one more
There's-
batch of platforms.
There's fucking sharks in your way.
It's fucking Sharknado. God damn it.
And the DC was really hard for this one, so like, you're
Noted.
plummeting
Okay.
off of this fucking platform.
Well, not plummeting per se.
But yeah, you're tumbling. You accidentally misgauge the trajectory you needed to make the jump,
Mhm.
and you slip and you start to fall.
Okay.
What do you do?
What
do
do
you
I
do? I fall to my death.
I-
Just let it happen. The sharks eat me.
I don't know, is this one of those video games where I can move while in midair, or is it like I commit and that's it?
No, it's the video game where when you touch water, you just fucking die.
So if I were to cast like fuck alter self and say fuck you,
If I were to cast fuck you.
if I were to cast fuck you and cast alter self where I cast aquatic adaptation and I sprout gills and webbing between the fingers, I can't just like swim up the cyclone.
Are you going to swim up a Sharknado?
Yes, I can.
Okay. If that's what you
Or at
want
least
to do.
I'm going to try
You can
to
most certainly try.
maybe try and gain some heights, and I'm not gonna
Swimming up the Sharknado.
I'm not
No,
going
this
to try to.
sounds
I'm not going to try to like stay in the water. I want to like get through it to like get to another platform. That is cool. Damn
Swimming
it!
through the Sharknado.
Yeah, just swim up the Sharknado. It sounds dope as fuck.
You see how this roll goes
Arden,
first?
aim for the nose. You gotta bop them on the nose. That's
I mean,
their
that's how
weak
you-
point.
I know that's how you're.
Boss.
I mean, that's what you do. They don't attack you right away. They make
You
sure
bop
you're.
them on the nose.
You make sure they're not they make sure you're a target,
They're
and if you
machine
bop them on the
sharks. I don't
nose,
think bopping them on
They're
the
also
nose-
we can
robots.
try. Damn it!
They are also robots.
What am I rolling?
To what? Alter self?
Just to try to swim up and survive as long as I can in the Sharknado.
Well, now you're a shark. Are you turning into a shark? What are you turning into?
It's literally just him, but with gills and webbed hands.
Hello,
Oh fuck. Okay,
I was gonna
well,
say, hello, my fellow sharks. I too am one of you.
love. Okay, I'm not-
I too am hungry.
Beep beep boop 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 rar rar.
Probably like athletics.
Athletics, okay.
Yeah, because like this is hardcore water and wind, and you are an itty bitty fishy fox.
I can dream, damn it. Just regular athletics roll. No, is there a disadvantage or anything like that?
I won't give you disadvantage just because you're now aquatic.
Natural fucking 20
Okay. You funnel up
for a total of a 21.
you funnel up this Sharknado cyclone like you were born to do it. You
Still
feel
can't
like
believe you actually brought
Can I
the
hear?
Sharknado.
Can I hear Amaris's reaction at all during this? What is going through Amaris's head right now?
right now, probably like, God damn, I didn't make this hard enough.
I heard that.
I'm not talking.
No,
to
you didn't.
I'm not talking
I'm just
to you.
talking shit.
So yeah, you funnel up. You feel like you might be able to confidently launch yourself out of this cyclone to grab the damsel you.
Fuck it, let's do it.
I want you guys to visualize like Disney Hercules when he's going through that training montage and he like launches himself and grabs the person and like saves her. And then...
I'm down to one less open.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
hope it's you.
So you feel like you could do that. And just for fun, I'm gonna make you roll acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, I feel like, well, maybe
I could-
athletics again.
I could sing that as Asmar. He's a satyr. It'd be perfect.
Can I do acrobatics? Thank you.
I know that's better for you.
Should I? Is it just regular roller?
I'm gonna say disadvantage because you're leaving the water now.
Okay.
Jordan be like, can I roll acrobatics? I get a plus 20 to that.
No, it's only plus 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
That is going to be a 23.
Okay. So you're at the tippy top of this Sharknado cyclone that you have made your bitch. You launch yourself like a dolphin out of water, and it's beautiful. I want you guys to envision like a sunset in the background as Fishy Arden leaps out of the cyclone, grabs damsel in distress him, and now you're both dangling by this rope in air. And the sharks are leaping.
He is strong enough to hold two of you.
That's good to know.
And the rope is still descending. And there's still the cyclone.
Come on, that was cool enough. Ah, shit.
Now what? I didn't think I'd get this far. I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
You're clinging to yourself. He's screaming in your ear, bloody murder. Y'all
Knock him
are
out.
whipping in the wind.
Can Damsel me do the same shit I can do, or is it just like a...
No, he's
Okay.
a pathetic loser.
So yes, he can. I'm sorry.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Oh my god. God damn it. I don't fucking know. I'm going to take the quote-unquote stairs down.
I'm gonna end it all.
Dream on!
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Oh my god. Is there anything up?
The ceiling.
There's like, I can't see like any way out or anything like that. Up. It's just down. Okay. I guess try and get Damsel me out of the rope and try and parkour back down. That's pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
God damn it.
How are you going to parkour down?
I yeet Damsel me down to the thing.
Oh my god, you're supposed to save damsel you! You're just like, get eaten, bitch!
I meant to the platform. There's no like flesh lever or anything like that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So, are you like trying to cut the rope? What are you trying to do? I'm just trying to untie it?
Like, yeah, how does it not look?
Rough.
So it can be untied easily then, right? If it's a rough tie, not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Looks like Bobby Boatman tied it.
How's he
Time to
tied?
buy the rope.
I look up and I see him up there kind of like lowering the rope himself.
I did say that you guys could incorporate the NPCs if you'd like.
He gives a thumbs up.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Good luck, Barden.
I'm going to attempt to like swing the rope over to like one of the side platforms, and like as I'm going, I'm gonna try to like time the cutting the rope all the way through to when I'm over one of them.
That's dope. Roll a dex save with a disadvantage.
That's dope, but fuck you.
Hey man, there's the elements to contend with. You're probably gonna be fine anyway.
That is going to be an 18 with disadvantage for a 20
Okay. So you and damsel you. You
Tweedledee
time
and
it just
Tweedledum.
right. Cut the rope. You both careen down to the platform, and it is a rough landing. And damsel you almost slides off, but at the last moment, you grab his arm, and you are both safe on the platform. You have saved yourself. So he stands up. He thanks you profusely. I'm not gonna talk as you. Obviously. And he gives you this medallion that is around his neck, and it has the letter H carved into it. And as soon as you take possession of this medallion, you are teleported back to the main room.
Like, is everyone doing their puzzle at the same time?
Yes.
Or, okay, I was gonna say, just imagine Artie gets back and he's, like, drenched in water. He looks like he's been through the ringer and he looks like shit. Has gills and
Somebody's
wet
been
fingers.
screaming in his ear. He's totally overstimulated.
Talking to this ear, please.
I can't hear anymore.
What?
Not this ear! Okay.
Okay. Mid.
What sort of nightmare am I doing?
You just die.
You walk in, you have to eat a sandwich.
That's what everyone else is.
There's a glass
Amaris
of milk.
just wanted to fuck with Arden.
I have to dip the sandwich in the milk.
I come back out and I see all of you guys eating sandwiches. What the fuck?
Everyone's just munching like that. Oh shoot, what's his name? The one gif of Pedro Pascal eating a sandwich. Anyway.
I can imagine. So everyone around Arden
No,
is
we're
eating
all
a sandwich.
eating the
Arden
same
looks like
Italian
shit. He's
sandwich.
dripping wet, has gills, has webbed fingers.
And
He
you
looks
cannot
like
eat the
shit.
sandwich.
You got the H. The other letters were B, I, T, and C.
Okay, Mid. When you walk through your door and it closes behind you, you enter into a sizable kitchen.
Oh gosh.
Except all four walls are chock full of ticking clocks.
I feel like I'm home.
There's one that is notably bigger on the wall that's facing like most of the kitchen.
Is it going tunk, tunk, tunk?
It's not doing anything yet.
Kid, the pendulum starts going. Hits mid every single time.
There is a like small-ish sign. It's like a board sign. It only says "Get cooking." And when you look at the countertops, you know because you've seen your mom prepare it so often. But there are ingredients for lasagna laid out. What do you do?
I immediately put a pot on the stove to boil.
As soon as you start preparing the food, the clock, the big one, starts to count down.
Right.
From what?
One.
So,
Well,
establishing question, is the sauce pre-made or do I have to make it?
what would your mom do?
She is Brago.
It would probably depend on the day.
Ragu!
It would probably depend on the day.
Okay.
Sometimes she'd
Do you
make
want to
it-
check the fridge? This is your valuable
I'll
countdown
check the
time.
fridge.
You see, like, the tiniest amount of tomato paste in there.
Shit. I'm getting a second pot going.
Okay.
I find some tomatoes and get them stewing.
Plot
Great.
twist, Gordon Ramsay or something.
As you do that, what do you do? Any other kind of prep?
I grab whatever meat was available and fry it off.
Okay.
And I'm going to start, while the meat is frying off and the tomatoes are stewing, I go and chop all of the other ingredients I need.
Okay. I want you to give me a d20 roll, no mods.
19.
It's pretty good. So you get all
Even
of
better
the-
than Mama.
better than Mama.
Oh, and I shred the cheese.
Gotcha.
There's no
So
cheese.
you are working very quickly. You've seen it prepared before. You've cooked your own meals. You're very confident in what you're doing. Barely any time has elapsed while you do all of this stuff.
Okay.
What's your next move?
I pull out my magic pot.
Okay, what do you do with the magic pot?
I put it on the stove and I dump everything in it once it's ready.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stir it, think about lasagna, and I look up at the sky and say, the Battle of Midway was not the turning point of the Second World War in the Pacific. That was the Battle of Guadalcanal.
What is World War II and why is there a second one?
As soon as you
No,
say
World War
that,
II would have happened at this point, I think. Probably. I don't know.
It's Magic D&D World War II.
I reserve enough material to make an actual lasagna if this doesn't work.
Okay. As soon as you say that,
Were you thinking about this when you made this?
You were expecting the magic pot?
yeah. Can you roll a dex save for me?
Uh-oh.
Dex save. Okay. That one.
You die.
As soon as you finish your fun fact, of course, you assume that the pot's going to do what it magically is
But
supposed
I'm
to.
prepared for it not to.
Yeah. So you're hoping that this works. It doesn't. It fizzles out. And the oven starts to animate. And it looks pissed that you didn't use it.
Oh no!
And it blows this giant fire in your face. So, how about you just take some fire damage?
I haven't gotten to you yet.
17 fire damage.
I like how Arno technically didn't take any damage from that.
All
He went
right.
through shit, but is unscathed. For the most part.
Barely.
Take damage for the horrors that were screamed into your ear.
I get magic
In
duct
light
tape.
of this, I am going to immediately grab a casserole dish and start layering.
Great. Can you roll another d20 roll for me? No mods.
16.
Okay. As you start to layer, you're really focused on it. But you feel the floor beneath you begin to shift. And
A Sharknado comes out.
a shark just comes up and eats you.
No, a shark falls on me from the Sharknado.
The ticking clock walls seem to separate from the floor. And they begin to float away because they are now on floating platforms. And so are you.
Is this uncooked?
Yeah.
Or overcooked or whatever it is? Thank you.
So as you're laying, just for funsies,
It opens up Steam, starts playing overcooked.
dex save at disadvantage, just for fun.
That's awesome. I love that so much.
10.
Yo, these
10.
layers are jank as fuck. They look janky. Your mama would be upset.
Made commit suicide
Your
because it's so
sauces-
worse insulting.
Starting to like
Weep.
need help. You gotta pay attention to them because like things are shifting, things are moving. All of your prep work, it's moving. What do you
Well,
do?
by this point, I'm done with the prep work.
I mean, you shove it all in that pot though, or did you? You meant like you left.
I
some.
reserved some of it, so I held some back.
Okay, so your layers are just jank.
Yeah, my layers are jank, but I kept hold of enough materials that I didn't have to remake everything.
Fair enough. Okay. So you're good.
Rule number 1 of cooking.
Have back.
If you don't have a recipe, always make double.
All right. So your layers are shitty as fuck.
Gordon will not be pleased.
I
Gordon will be shit.
give a solid shudder. I don't have enough materials to do this again.
Mm-hmm.
I look for the oven.
The oven looks back at you, irate. What do you do?
I'm going, like, is it on another platform?
No. It's on the same platform.
I'm going to take the casserole dish, bow to the oven, and cautiously reach for the handle.
It burps in your face. And it does not open.
Please?
Yeah, so nicely.
It hesitates a second, and then because you were so pitiful, it opens the oven door.
I put it in, and I should have said at the beginning. I set the dial for 400.
Okay.
I turned the dial back to 375 immediately after putting it in.
It's a good thing you didn't let it preheat at all. I guess you don't really have time for that, though, do you?
The oven's offended that you would change your mind like that, and it tries to
No,
go
this
back
is not a change in my mind thing.
I know.
This is
I
a
know.
tactical thing. This is I want it to start at 400 and then drop to 375.
The oven fucks with you, and it tries to keep it at 400.
I'll adjust the cook time appropriately.
It burps in your face
If
and
you
switches back to 400.
If you double the temperature, do you think it's cooked twice as
If
fast?
when it switches back to 400, I'll shrug and no,
No, but you will have a burnt
I'll
outside.
just relast the cook time.
It's satisfied with that.
Instead of about 15 minutes, it'll probably be about 13 to 14.
So you're just chilling while you're waiting for it to cook?
I am going to start to prep out garnish.
Okay. As you start to do that, the oven noticeably starts to grow bigger.
Oh no.
You okay there, buddy? Do I notice anything else going on other than the oven growing?
I mean, the waves seem to be getting a little bit more turbulent too. So you're on this, like the floor is the platform. You're moving on water now.
Okay.
The oven's growing bigger, so you're losing workspace. Like it's basically demolishing countertop space. So you're rapidly losing like area where you could move around in. And there's just water around you now. Like all of the walls have spaced out.
I'm
The
just gonna
clocks are
keep
still
chopping
ticking.
fast.
Oh shit! Arden's nightmare is leaking over into that.
Oh look, the shark!
So I've got some making ribbons of parsley
Okay.
and grating out some Parmesan.
Okay.
Not Parmigiano, specifically.
You mean me to go that way, or
Um,
oh, that camera?
Oh.
roll perception.
Mhm.
19.
Okay.
My perception modifier is trash.
Well, that'll do it.
I rolled 18 on the dice.
You're still very confident about what you're doing despite like all of this shit happening around you. Fucking oven's growing. It has burped in your face like 5 times.
I am.
You.
The water.
After the 5th burp, I check the lasagna.
It looks to be baking well.
Okay.
The oven seems to know what it's doing.
I give it a pat on the control panel and say, "Good work."
It purrs.
It's a cat. I knew it. The oven's a cat. I just hope it doesn't cough up hairballs.
He coughs up the lasagna ball.
Coughs up whatever shit it like was baked on it,
Baked
like
on
that you didn't clean.
It purrs, so it's like a rumble, let's say. You notice then when the floor platform starts to separate.
Oh,
You're going
God.
one way, the oven's going its way.
How far are they separating?
I would say within a minute, at least 5 feet.
Okay.
It's like the end of Kingdom Hearts 1.
That's an easy jump.
Mm-hmm.
How much
Oh,
time
God.
When
passed
you walk.
from when I put the
What's that?
lasagna
Got there
in?
yet.
Oh, sorry.
11 minutes.
2 minutes to go.
Mhm.
It's It's at this moment where Mid-Hope wishes he took some levels in Monk to parkour.
Oh no, I have a solution for that.
I've picked nothing but Sorcerer for Asmar, so if it's anything physical, I'm fucked.
I have a single level in Rogue, and that's it.
All right. Yeah, I prep out the parsley. I prep out the grated parm. I'm going to get a couple plates ready.
Okay. Wow, it is really overcooked. I'm starving. So anyway.
I mean, you did this to yourself.
Do you need
I really
food?
did. No, I'm actually good. But I was thinking about lasagna, and I was like, damn, that does sound good.
I don't have any lasagna.
Kitty!
No, I'm good.
I think I have a serving of cake left.
So, damn.
The cake is a lie.
It's,
It probably is.
crumb cake.
Oh, I'm good.
The cake is a crumb.
Cake is a crumb. So you prepare all these garnishes and you get all these plates in order, and by the time you do that, the oven is about 10 to 15 feet away from you because the waves are separating you,
Okay.
just like they did the walls. The walls are like, I want to say 20 feet away by now because like waves and stuff, but they're still ticking viciously. Your countdown timer is still visible.
Okay. Okay, not a problem. Not even remotely a major issue. As the countdown's as the lasagna's about ready, I'm gonna cast a mage hand.
Okay.
Send it over to the oven. Pat the oven on top and say, "All right, there. It's about time." And I'm gonna try the door.
Okay. Well, since you were so nice earlier, the oven door opens.
All right, the mage hand is going to pull the lasagna out and bring it to me.
Okay. So, mage hand, easy enough.
A shark comes out.
I'm going to take it high over the
However,
water.
because you didn't say the mage hand puts on a mage oven mitt,
It burns the hand and it drops the lasagna. Fuck you. No, I won't do that. That would have been great though.
I didn't get to feed on Fox Spirit.
When it brings it over and places it on the counter, I am standing out.
Okay. So it is to you now.
I am going to portion it into 3-inch portions.
So specific.
Standard convention is 2-inch portions. I'm making these big portions to appease whatever gods are going to be happy.
There are no gods!
I am God. Anyway. Okay.
And then I am going to sprinkle with a little bit of the, actually a lot of bit of the parm, and then a little bit of the parsley. I am going to take a towel and clean up the plate around it. And I am going to place a couple of, like, if we have crackers, some of those, and some slices of cheese.
Sure, why not?
Like a little bit of a charcuterie
Yeah,
along the edge of the plate
that makes sense.
to fancy it up a little bit.
So as you make up this fancy presentation with all these plates, they're all beautiful. There's clocks still ticking in the background.
I would like
Things are weird, but you finished it. They're all beautiful. They're all prepared. And as you're looking at what you've done with one of the plates in your hand, you notice that suddenly every single one of your slices has an M carved into it now, and you are teleported back to the main room.
Where you
do
see
I
Arden
bring the
soaking
lasagna
wet.
with me?
All of the lasagna makes it to the main room.
All right. I am going to give Arden a fork
as
and
we
a plate of lasagna.
as we
Fucking eat?
No, I got to cook.
Remember, we're all doing these concurrently, so
I know.
As
don't
we
just give Arden a plate, you bitch.
Well, everyone else gets one too. But
I just imagine
because he's soaked.
in this perspective, Arden is fucking drenched.
yeah, for all you
And it looks
for all
like
you
shit.
know, Alzora,
And
Asmar, and
then
Score
comes
could
out
be
and
more
is like-
fucked up.
Yeah,
So it just comes out with
whoever-
his eye, just hey.
Whoever is the most fucked up gets a plate first.
Guys, as we acquire these letters, we need to think about what they could spell. Right now we have H and M. So again,
Math.
Did you happen to
Or
steal?
math.
Did you happen to steal a kitchen towel while you were in there?
I don't even go for a kitchen towel. I reach into my bag and grab a regular towel.
Thank you. I'm fucking cold.
I presume I bought one of those at some
Prestidigitation,
point.
blow dry.
Wait, yes! I prestidigitation him dry!
Ow! I'm burning.
Prestidigitation doesn't burn you.
Once a day it does.
Just
I
Arden.
feel it in the air.
Just Arden.
can prestidigitation also like re-wetten you?
I
Did- so
presume
can
that would count as
soil.
soil.
Did Amaris have any reaction while Mid was cooking?
She basically had the same reaction as me. She was like, damn, I'm hungry.
By the way, there's an extra plate.
Why'd I do this?
Like there
A
are more
plate of-
there's one more plate than there are party members in the challenge.
A plate apparates
That's
into the
So
roof
if
of the.
one of them's going to teleport to Amaris,
Yeah.
I'm still laughing at the fact that Arden
It
looks like
did.
shit and is soaking wet, and Mid just comes out eating lasagna.
Well, we'll find out how the others look here soon.
All
they're
right, Asma.
carrying a lot of lasagna.
So much lasagna.
Oh my god.
When Asmar goes through his door, he enters a very small room, and there is only a single solitary mirror in there. What do you do?
Shit, I'm glad I don't have claustrophobia.
I mean,
I was
okay,
expecting her to say, like, you go to your room, there's couches to spend with
it's
therapy.
not like the Sims 5x5 gonna kill him room. It's still like you can breathe in there, but it's not holding anything else. Like
Okay.
there's no other function than just for you to inhabit the space, and also there's a mirror.
Okay, Asmar would probably go up to the mirror, and assuming that the reflection is like showing, I'd probably like just start like moving hands around, like making sure like, okay, is this just a regular mirror? Is it actually reflecting me correctly?
So as you approach the mirror, the words "speak the truth" appear in the glass. And then as you're trying to test it, you see that your eyes are a little bit off. They look like they're thinking thoughts that aren't necessarily yours. Like you can tell there's an intelligence behind them. That I don't want to make you sound stupid. That's not what I mean. I mean like there's clearly an entity behind this mirror that does not originate from you. So it does mimic you for a time, but then the reflection no longer mimics you.
Oh my god, it is therapy.
So it just stands there?
Yeah.
Okay, freaky. Hi? Question mark?
Hi?
It responds?
Does it say question mark back?
Question mark?
Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting you to reply.
Well, we're about to have a conversation.
Okay. Who are you? First? A person that looks like me?
I am you.
Right.
Right.
Okay, I'll play along, me. So what do I call you then? Do I call you Asmar or do I call you... Probably irrelevant. What are we having a conversation about? Me?
Well, we're having a conversation about ourselves.
My favorite subject. Okay. I'm all ears.
Okay, great. I'm going to say some phrases, and I want you to take them to heart, okay?
Okay, sure.
So, just be genuine. I want you to believe them when you say them.
Okay.
And repeat after me.
Okay.
Okay? People's perceptions of my outward appearance do not reflect the amazing person that I am on the inside.
Oh, geez, I've seen the... Okay. People's perceptions of my outward appearance don't reflect the amazing person I am. Did I get that right?
Pretty good. Did he actually mean?
Did he actually mean it?
Yeah.
He half-assed it a little bit.
I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save?
Yep.
Let me look. I rolled pretty high, but let me look up my wisdom. Mod 20.
Okay. So the delivery is shaky. He doesn't really feel 100% like he is internalizing what he just said. But, you know, there's some work there. Maybe eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So the mirror accepts it. And Mirror You moves on.
Okay.
Alright, pretty good. You could do a little bit better. Let's move to a different one. Others' opinions do not determine my worth.
Others' opinions do not determine my worth.
Did you feel that one?
That one, I would say he felt a little stronger on.
Great. I can really feel the conviction there. Alright, next one for you.
Okay.
Comparison is the death of personal achievement and skill.
I think I see where you're going with this. Comparison is the death of personal achievement and skill.
How about that one?
How would he feel about that one? He's halfway on that one, I would say.
Another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 9.
You take 2 psychic damage.
Ooh. Okay.
You feel a little like buzz in your synapses.
Ah.
It's like trying to rework your brain. It just wants you to believe it. You could do better than that. I know, because I am you.
It's just hard to not compare myself to others. If that's what you're getting at, which I assume is what it is.
Yeah, that is what I'm getting at.
So, do I have to say it again, or...?
Yeah, you could do better.
Okay. But, like, how do I not compare myself to others?
Why do you need to?
I don't know. You've seen the people we're surrounded with. Like, they're all pretty awesome.
Yeah. But so are you.
I guess I can believe that a little more now than I could before. So, okay. Comparison is the death of personal achievement and... What was the last word?
Skill.
And skill. He says at that time, believing it a little more.
Great. Next one. I deserve the same kindness I give to others, and I'll work on extending that kindness to myself.
Say it again?
I I deserve the same kindness I give to others, and I'll work on extending that kindness to myself.
You almost see his eyes like get just like a tiny bit teary. Okay. I deserve the same kindness that I give to others, and I will work on extending that kindness to myself. He said that one pretty wholeheartedly.
Great. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
No, be messy.
Okay, I accidentally tore off 3, so...
Alright. Last one.
Okay.
I am worthy of love just for being who I am.
Oh, goodness.
Which one would you rather be doing, this or Sharknado?
Yeah, you're right.
Like, I just messaged Abby, it's like, right now, Arden is like parkouring for life and death, trying to save himself. Min is petting a fucking oven.
And Asmar's
And
attending
Asper's finding
therapy.
himself doing therapy.
Can you say it one more time, please?
I am worthy of love just for being who I am.
He kind of stared more intently at his reflection when he said that, just kind of like visually seeing himself say that sentence. One more time, please.
I am worthy of love just for being who I am.
I am worthy of love just for being who I am. He said that one meaningfully, and he meant it.
Good job, Asmar.
Thanks, me.
Through the mirror, it bestows you this book of positive affirmations. And it has the letter A stamped on the cover. And as soon as you take this
Ham!
So H, A, and M right now, okay.
as you take the book, you are teleported to the main room.
And you see Arden dripping wet, made with lasagna.
Asmar like starts to crack open the book and is like, "Oh, lasagna."
You hear
What?
disappointment in your head.
What happened to you?
About to get
Yeah.
some red sauce on these fucking pages.
Oh my god.
Alright, Alzora. I need to crack open this
Oh,
pop.
wait.
I need to crack open this pop.
It's gonna be the easiest, right? Because it's her sister.
Oh, I love you.
But no.
Oh, scared now.
I'm gonna let you off the hook, bitch. Ain't that easy.
All you have to do is watch Arden almost die.
Literally get a front row seat to the Sharknado Cyclone. Alright. So when you...
You can murder.
Yeah, I killed my sister. Alright. So
In the
when
next
you-
episode, Arden tries to kill Amaris.
Wow, the tables have turned. Damn, that's exciting.
Oh, look at the turntables.
Right.
Nate, can I have another haichu, please?
When you open the door
Thank you.
and it closes behind you, this large circus tent lights up. And you see that it is filled with an audience and various performers. There are torches around the ring, but they are currently dimmed because as you walk through, there is a trapeze artist who is sailing through the air beautifully. The crowd is in awe. You can see just before the ring that there is a board sign, and it just says, "Let chaos reign." What do you do?
Pat.
Shoot that birdie down! Is it bad that the whole entire time she was describing the trapeze artist going across, I just thought of Abby taking out the gun and going, "Bah." That's all. That's like all I was.
This is
thinking
good
of.
practice.
I roll perception to see like the meanest looking person there. Not like scary mean, but just like maybe like a Karen or something.
Maybe like, I want to talk to your manager. Okay, go ahead.
Next time, can you have someone that actually knows how to run a circus get a hold of me? I'm sorry.
That's a journey for me.
That is a story for later.
All right, with your dirty 20, you can see several Karens in the crowd. They have the ugliest bob cuts you've ever seen. They look like they just talked to the manager of this circus not even 5 minutes ago, which is probably impossible.
Do they look like they got what they wanted?
No, they look fucking pissed.
Thank God.
They aren't even eating whatever concession stand shit they got. They're just so mad. But they paid money to be there, so they're there, god damn it.
Go underneath, like, is it like a bleacher seating, I'm assuming?
Yes, but also, because it is so quiet right now, you can hear in the back a bunch of animals that are waiting to perform. So you can hear monkeys, you can hear lions, you can hear tigers, you can hear bears, oh my. But you can tell that there are animals in cages
I don't recall. I know most of
awaiting
them
to
recorded
perform as well.
Cool. Got it. I would love to go around, and I'd love to like Harry Potter this a little bit, where I go under the bleachers and I like catch a part of their clothing on fire.
I was waiting
Not
for
enough
that.
Yeah,
to,
me
like,
too.
hurt
I was
them,
waiting
but-
for that the whole entire time.
Yeah, to like just to fuck with them a little bit, just to start the chaos.
Okay. So roll stealth.
Stuff isn't too good. Wow. I'm gonna keep using this dice because I keep rolling okay. 18.
All right. So you start sneaking around to all these ugly bobbed cut Karens, and you light a little bit of clothing on fire. No one catches you as they are just captivated by this trapeze artist. She is glorious. So their clothing starts to smoke and it ignites. And one of the other patron circus goers, they see it and they start to help Karen bat it out. She's screaming. She wants her money back. Everyone starts to look around as other fires that have smoldered are now igniting into flame. They're all trying to put out this fire. The trapeze artist is still just doing her fucking job.
Cool.
Boss ass bitch.
I'd love to use the chaos that I have started to go into the back.
Okay. Are you doing it stealthily or are you just like, yeehaw?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast disguise self
Okay.
on myself to like look like a performer.
Okay. Do you have a specific kind of performer in mind?
Maybe if I see like a tiger tamer or something, I want to go towards the animals. I love the idea of
I
letting
love
the
the
animals
animals. I
loose.
love the animals. I know. So you go
Thanks for
towards
telling me
the
about them.
animals. You, as the chaos is brewing, like people are trying to figure out like where this fire came from, and well, before that, they're just trying to get it out because, you know, this whole place is like wood and leather and flammable shit. So they're just trying to get it out as quickly as possible without anyone getting hurt. So it's a mad scramble. The trapeze artist eventually stops doing her job because it's starting to seem like a safety concern. So she's trying to figure out from like her height advantage like what's going on, and you slip into the back, and once you get eyes on one of the animal tamers, you kind of slip behind let's say one of the cages that are like more board than like metal frame, and you disguise yourself to appear similarly to them as you go towards the animals. What do you do after that?
rush around as much as possible, sleight of handing the locks, see if I can get them like open, and just like kind of nudge them open, but not enough. Hopefully, like the animals don't like get it right away, so hopefully I can vacate the area before they all stampede out.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, so with the hubbub of the crowd outside, the animals do seem a little agitated because they're picking up the vibes from the people. But as you go around, can you just make me 5 sleight of hand checks? Just give me the totals really quick. Just shoot them off.
Asking the monk to do a bunch of dexterity shit. Asking the rogue to do a bunch of sleight of hand shit.
Look,
22,
Kyle said not forever. I didn't want it to take forever.
25, 19, 25. This dice.
Can we just
This
skip
dice
this and
is
say she
going,
didn't?
24.
Oh yeah.
I swear those are all the rolls. I swear.
I
to God.
believe you. I believe you. Okay, so yeah, you're on a mission to Jimmy these locks, and Jimmy those locks you do.
Who's Jimmy?
The other lion tamer.
Oh.
So she's just shoving Jimmy in the lock, like, open up, bitch!
This is a lock. It can be opened with Jimmy.
So you
Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Lockpicking Lawyer.
you get these
No.
locks
No.
picked,
Oh, is it the other one?
but you
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
open the
sorry.
doors. But the animals still aren't like agitated enough to like try and break through the doors. Because the people outside are like are taking care of the fires, like the safety concern is kind of past by this point. So the animals are just they're tamed, so they aren't really like trying to break out right now. What do you do?
These are the gates of hell. They can be opened with the gates of hell.
Jesus Christ.
To do my best to hide out of where any of the animals will try to trampede. And I'm going to cast fear.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
Can you read that
And
for me?
each creature in a 30-foot cone, so I'll try to get them all in the cone, must make a wisdom saving throw, and it becomes frightened. And so my goal is to hopefully frighten them out of their cages if they're like, and then they can stampede out.
Yeah, so you get out of the way of possibly being stampeded. You cast fear. It hits every single animal, and they all become visibly shaken by the spell. Even Jimmy is affected by the spell. He looks very afraid, and he just like kind of stutter stops what he's doing. He was like trying to calm the lioness a little bit, and then he's like, oh fuck, and then he just starts running away. The animals that were once starting to calm have now, they're like visibly shaken. They're starting to like hit against the bars of their enclosure, and some of them have started to figure out that the door can be opened, and they are pushing through. The other animals, they see this, they're in chaos, they're trying to get out, they're like, fuck yeah, and they just start stampeding out of the circus. As soon as they hit the tent flap that enters into the main ring, people see the stampede and they start screaming. It is absolute chaos in this tent. Like, animals are freaking out. They're going all sorts of which ways. One eventually hits like a main pillar of the tent, and the tent starts to collapse. These people are still screaming bloody murder. They're trying to get out of the tent. And as this all goes to shit eventually, the scene is absorbed. It vanishes.
And
in front
only
of
the
your
Karens
eyes.
were harmed.
You are now in an empty room for a couple of seconds. And then in front of you, one of the walls becomes stained glass. And within the glass, it basically depicts a scene of what you just did to create chaos. But within it, there are cracks in the glass. And at the top of it, there's a little sign that says, "Fix what's broken." What do you do?
Mending on the glass.
Okay. So,
Sorry, it's like the most basic answer, but
no,
I mean,
that's
it doesn't do job.
what I was looking for.
hell yeah.
So you go around to each broken section and you cast mending, and it mends it perfectly until it is a whole piece of art. And once you have finished, a section of it kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. It kind of like breaks off of the main picture and it floats to you. And when you hold out your hand to grab it, presumably, unless you're like, nah, fuck this glass. As soon as it touches your hand, you see that within the glass there is the letter S carved into it. And then you are teleported back to the beacon. And so this has all happened concurrently. You all come back through your individual doors to the main room at the same time. Jordan, where the fuck are you?
So, do you guys have... I guess you guys did not have, you must have had your own challenges. He says, like, holding the... the book sheepishly.
Some chaos. It was great.
Must have been nice.
It was really fun.
Mine wasn't. It is at this point where Arden is still like in the altar self and has the kills.
Can we get, like, just a real quick, what did Score have to go through?
I don't know if I want to tell you what he went through, because, like, I can't fill in what Spencer would have said. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to actually play it out with Spencer, but, like...
Okay. I mean, we don't have to.
I mean, I guess...
We just have to know his letter.
So, what I had planned for Score was essentially, he was going to be dumped into a boxing ring, and he was actually going to fight Amaris, but his little sign that basically gives what he was supposed to do in the boxing ring just said, "Be honest," and she was going to ask him questions while they fought. So, I don't want to get into the questions. That's between me and Spencer, but
Okay.
Basically there would have been like contested insight checks for each question to see if she actually believed him or not.
Gotcha.
Amaris again, homie.
Amaris, sorry, God, it's been like 5 million years, and also I call her Mars most of the time.
Yeah, that's true.
So he looks fucking beat up. He's got like a black eye going on.
I love how you just Amaris look better though. He looks
Amaris isn't there.
Amaris is still in the box, so she didn't actually like fight him. Like it was basically like damsel you or reflection you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not actually her, but for purposes, he's fighting her. He has a boxing glove that has the letter S stitched into it.
Hams. Sorry.
So we have two S's, an M, an A, and an H. Did I list anything twice? I might.
Yes.
Mashes.
Because it was two S's.
Smash.
H-A-M.
It's
Smash.
As soon as she says smash, a mirror appears from the ceiling and it starts to dangle. What do you do?
I parkour up to
Smash it.
How do you smash it? She pulls out her gun.
Yeah, she knows her gun.
Hell yeah. So you shoot this motherfucker.
Shoot the rope so it shatters when it lands.
You shoot it. And boom. You've escaped. I don't know like how that happens, but like
Woohoo!
you
No, that's
won.
good.
That's the puzzle.
I would say at that point, then we'd probably get like teleported into like somewhat of a little vestibule, we'd get teleported into a room. Then at that point, where the next person would then have to go up the stairs. There's like a list of everyone's names, but now all of them are glowing except for Amaris's name. And now all of us are in that room. So now it's time for someone else to go up the stairs.
I'll go.
All right. Okay, good luck, Arden.
Do you want to switch spots or do you want to stay there?
I mean my lasagna.
I mean, I don't mind doing it here, but
I don't care.
Switch.
Yeah, let's switch. I don't need the dice tower part because I can play the rules again.
Or Jenna, do you want to sit in your original spot and I'll sit where Jordan is?
I don't care.
I'm gonna need to unplug the
However you would like to do it.
Maybe just you two switch. That way I don't have to move.
Fair enough.
Okay, if I'm doing mine from here, then
I mean, yeah, since you have like a huge setup over there.
yeah, because I need my laptop to do mine.
Oh, okay.
I don't have notes, but I have encounters configured.
I can be seen.
This is weird.
My feet can't touch the ground. I'm too short. Anyway,
My
Um,
feet can't touch the ground.
so eventually I'm ready for. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So the door opens in front of you, and you guys all enter in. And what's up?
Could you
Finally
pass me
eat
a
it.
do?
So as you guys
Jordan.
enter, I'm sorry.
Can you pass me a do? Oh, thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Jenna.
So when
Can
the last
pass me
one of
one
you
too,
guys gets in,
Thank you.
the door behind you slams shut. You might want, for those of you with tails, you might want to check that.
Literally all of us have tails.
No.
Granted, Asmar's is very short, so he doesn't have to
Some of
worry
us
too
have
much.
more tails than others.
But I don't have to worry about it.
I chop all of his off.
They were eaten by the sharks.
Good.
I'm kidding. So
So wait,
as
does that mean for a moment he was a sea fox?
what does the fox say? Sorry.
Goddamn merchant clanner.
Okay, so the door is shut behind you, and you see the exit straight ahead of you. There are torches that have lit at the same time that the door shut. The exit is straight ahead of you. You see like a little bit of like openings in the walls on either side of you. But what would you guys like to do? You're all together. I didn't separate you like fun I did.
I turn around.
You can't. The door's shut. There's no way back out.
I try to open the door.
You can't open it.
I hit the door.
So all this is it's a hallway with torches on the side, and there's an exit
There's
at the
some
end.
Straight ahead of you. Yeah. There's some openings on the side of the wall.
I take a piece of gold and I just throw it. I just yeet a piece of gold down the hallway and see what happens.
Let's do a strength check.
For gold.
Fuck you.
yoinking?
I'm gonna see how
I feel like it's more dexterity.
Okay, dexterity if you want to like shove it. If you want to try to get it as far as you can, roll dex. Okay.
Thank you. That increased what would have been a 19 to a 24.
Okay, the gold sails right through the exit door.
Huh.
What would you guys like to do?
Thought that'd trigger a trap or something. Well, what did Alzora say she did?
Do you
I
get
run
off?
down the hallway.
Okay, the second your foot steps off of like, you look down, you see that there's some black tiles underneath you. The second that your foot lifts, the exit door slams shut as well. And, you know what? I'll do the same thing that Jenna did. You see a sign in front of you that says that the arrows will guide the way. And what would you guys like to do with that?
I don't trust them arrows.
Asmar gets down and starts like trying to dust off the tiles on the ground to see if there's like something hidden underneath, like some dust or something like that.
Sorry, I'm pulling up
I'm
chat.
gonna one up Kyle. I cast.
Perception.
18 in perception. Are you like staying on the black platform in front of you? It's enough so you guys can kind of like not too close together, but it's kind of a tight pack still. But you definitely can smell what each other had for breakfast or lunch, whatever time of day it is.
We all just had lasagna.
That is true. You smell the lasagna you just ate.
I'm hungry. Yeah.
Me
so
too.
What did you roll on perception?
Like the oven.
18.
18. And did you step off at any point, like a little bit?
I mean, initially, yeah.
Okay.
But
So you're dead.
So a couple of tiles in front of you, you see like immediately a opening on your left hand side, as I pivot a map that I have, and then you see probably about halfway down the room you see another opening on your right, and then halfway down the room from there you see another opening on your left, and right before the exit door you see another opening on the right. So there are 2 openings on each side.
Hey guys, there's some really cool openings on the sides. I think we gotta go to those.
I'm sorry. Did you just say there are some really cool openings?
Yeah, openings.
Did I find anything with the dust?
With the dust, what exactly were you trying to find?
I was trying to find if there was anything that was like, if there was like dust or something covering up something on the floor. Like any markings. When Asmar saw arrows, he thought, okay, on the floor, let's see.
You immediately down at the edge of where, what did you roll? Did you see, what did you roll for? Did you roll anything?
I didn't roll anything for dusting it off. What do you want me to roll?
Roll just like an investigation check.
Check what my investigation skill would be real quick. 16.
16?
Yeah, 16.
Okay. You see very faint arrows kind of at the edge of where like the black tiles end, but you can't tell if they have been there or if it's just your mind playing tricks on you.
Guys, I feel like I see some arrows here, but am I just seeing things? Anyone else want to
I'd
look?
like to confirm the arrows.
Go ahead.
I'd like to use
What
my
was the
eyes.
roll again? Investigation?
Just roll investigation.
Nice.
I give that
The
a solid
oven?
6 out of 10, maybe. No, 5 out of 10.
I was gonna say, if it's a 6 out of 10, then that's the same as my roll.
You only rolled a d10?
No, I rolled a d20, but I got a 6.
No wonder your rolls have been shit.
You can't see shit. You see squares instead of triangles. Sorry, bad
Damn.
joke. You can kind of see that there might be like,
There might be something.
yeah.
Can I follow the arrows wherever I think they're
They
pointing?
lead to the path ahead.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
It's just like that way. Like duh.
Yeah. Yep,
Oh,
yep.
jeez, how helpful.
And like they are, what you think are the arrows are pointing like towards the exit door.
I'm going to go down that path.
Okay.
Which path did you go down?
Did you just go straight ahead, or did you like try to go turn down, like go down one of the path on the left or
I am
something?
going to stop at the first branch, and I'd like to look at the floor, at the ceiling, and all of the corners and walls. For any sign of like an arrow or a marker.
There are some what look to be, I guess, like runes like carved into the wall and stuff like that. Some of them resemble arrows.
Where do the ones that resemble arrows point?
It's kind of sporadically around. They point. Most of them points towards the exit door.
And I'm going to proceed towards the exit door.
Okay. As you get like further along towards the end of the hallway,
And I'm gonna do the same routine at every branch.
so about a quarter of the way in, the arrows just stop. The ones that are like kind of pointing towards the exit door, they just stop.
Okay.
Would anyone else like to do anything?
Fuck it. I run to the Asmar runs to the very end and just sees if the exit door will happen to open when he approaches.
It doesn't budge.
Oh, what's the shot? In that
I'll
case,
let-
I look down the door that's closest to the exit.
So you see, looking down towards what looks to be the edge, because it's lit relatively okay. You can see like turns and paths. You see, if you look down, you see two branches off to the right, kind of going back towards the way you came. If you're looking straight towards the back, if that makes sense.
I thought you said there was like an opening near the end, so that opening just curves back towards the entrance?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
There's going to be a point where I have a map. I'm going to show it to you at some point in the when you guys explore some more of it. So, I mean, there are only like, at first glance, there are only like 4 choices you have that are open. So,
Right. Oh, left. When you're a labyrinth, you're supposed to go left.
you go left. Okay.
I guess.
So, do you just keep going left?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get to the first entrance. You take a left. You take a left. You take a left. You take a left, and you hit a dead end.
Can I take a right at the first time? I can go right.
On the way. Oh, like the
When
first
I
path that
come
turns.
back,
Go back to the main aisle
I'm
and
like
take a.
coming back. No. I like go back one wherever like I take a left last, and then I go.
There was only one path. Is something you noticed as you were walking down. It was just a random spiral.
Damn. Get fucked.
There was on your way in, like immediately after, like taking that left, there was another opening, like immediately to your right. So it would be a left-hand turn on your way back out.
Let me take that left-hand turn.
Okay. You get to the end. It's only another left turn. At the next left turn, a little bit after, you can either go straight or turn right. Abby is very close to just looking.
Gay.
I'm sorry?
Gay.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
You turn right, and there's a path that goes straight to.
Hey, gay, which means I went straight.
Oh, you did say. Okay, sorry. Straight ahead. There's a left-hand turn and a
I
right-hand
thought
turn.
that meant the opposite of straight, therefore right.
That's what I meant too.
But it could be left.
Okay, Abby's explored enough. I'm
backwards.
just gonna send her.
Jordan said there wasn't a left.
Abby's explored enough, so I'm just gonna do this really quickly. She gets to see the map before all of you guys. Go fuck yourselves. Is that blurry enough?
I'm gonna go beat down the exit door.
Okay, Asmar immediately takes all the paths to Alzora. Just no, I'm kidding.
Abby, you are about to get a Discord notification if my Discord will load. Here, for everyone else, it looks like this. Okay, cool. Good talk.
No, fuck it. I'm gonna follow the left wall until I find the exit.
You found the exit. It was straight ahead when you came in the room. I never lied about that. That is the exit to this maze.
Yes, I am going to follow the left edge of the path.
You hit a dead end.
I'm just gonna. If I hit a dead end, the right becomes the new left.
You know what? I'm gonna give Abby a whole minute before this, and if you guys are gonna pull that, I'm just gonna show you the map.
So, like Jordan, if I hit a dead end, I'm gonna turn around and keep going.
So it is supposed to be oriented where north is pointing like to the right.
A little compass.
Yeah. So, by the way, those kind of rune-looking things around the edge, those are the kinds of things you see on the walls. Just so you know. Okay. Who wants to look at it first?
I do. Where's the entrance?
The black squares. So
The
it,
black
like I
square
said,
is the entrance.
so the compass faces me on the side.
Oh, I didn't see the compass.
Yeah. So the compass would face me. You're looking.
So that's the exit.
Yes. And the entrance is like the solid black box. The cross hatchings are the walls.
Can I just point to a spot on this that I want to go to?
Sure.
I want to go there.
You want to go there?
Yeah.
You see. Roll an investigation or perception check. Take it back.
I'm going to choose investigation. I am slightly better with investigation.
Okay.
13.
Okay. You don't. I should have asked you if I could put like random treasure or something in here. What's up? Nate looks like he has something. You can't really. You see a random skeleton.
I can't see it well enough to really confirm this.
Keep in mind that the compass for you guys, it would kind of point toward it. So you're kind of looking at it at a weird perspective, I guess.
Can I tell what species the skeleton was?
Kitsune.
Arden, what the fuck?
It wasn't. It was already there. I was using the real estate. Sorry.
You put a PA system in your puzzle?
Yes, I did. Don't judge me.
Hey, what's the solution?
You wish.
I do.
This is the fucking worst escape room I've ever been in.
You haven't really done anything.
I know.
Mine was better.
You're just standing there.
I
I can imagine a Marius like kind of leaning against the entrance door where it just like slammed shut in like behind her, just leaning against it.
North
Like
would
the small
be
part of me is like, okay,
that
the door
way.
opens just for you to fall your ass.
I go to the exit.
Okay.
I tried to beat the door open with my sword.
Nate, did you just say north would be that way? I don't think it matters what direction north is, like physically here on Earth, Nate.
You hear a very faint
It's
voice
just
that is definitely not
D&D.
Arden on the other side.
But no, actual north is that way.
Okay.
That's not the answer.
Mickey Mouse?
Oh boy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get sued.
Okay.
One of you was on the right track.
Only one. Well,
Only one.
damn.
I mean,
Well, I got the investigation prompt, so
another one tried to but failed.
Damn.
You good there, Nate? It
I
looks.
am going to proceed until the first right.
I need to pull up my own map. Hang on a second. Are you looking at it sideways?
Could I take a pencil and sketch in my route?
Very, very faintly.
I plan on framing that later. Damn
I
it!
mean, no, this is definitely not going to be framed.
It's a nice map, though.
You know what? Roll again if you're still in that room.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to break down the door.
15 that time.
15.
Yeah, a little bit better. Just a little bit better.
Rollies. Okay, yeah, you definitely. Okay. You see, kind of like very faint words in common etched on the wall, and it says that you have everything you need. In reference, you can assume that it means like you have everything that you need. Jesus Christ, my guy.
It says you have everything you need. You can infer that means you have everything you need.
I don't think we have everything we need.
Hey, guys!
You've explored every possible.
Hey guys, I found some markings. It says you have everything you need.
That's like the joint. You can erase that if you'd like.
It's fine. I'm gonna leave that right there though.
Like, I was trying to follow the little arrows and the runes around the edge as close as I could.
Does anyone want to explore, like, any dead ends or anything like that?
No, I have everything I need.
There are more clues
I'm
carved
gonna
on the
hurt-
wall, but
Asmar proceeds to the exit.
that doesn't open.
But I have everything I need.
Dead ends.
You... Text on the door appears that is covered up by Amaris trying to beat down the door.
And it says you don't have everything
and
you
it
need.
says you have the clues, not literally everything you need. You have all the clues you need, but you can always find more.
Follow the arrows. You have
Well,
What clues have we gotten other than you have everything you need? Like, something about following the arrows? What did the very first thing say again? Something about the arrows. What did it say?
I basically only gave you the arrows.
Yeah, but what did it say? It said something about the arrows, didn't it? Didn't it say, like,
There-
the arrows will
something
lead
like
your
the
way or
arrows will
something?
lead the way, yeah.
Okay. And you said the arrows, most of them are pointing towards the exit. What are all of the arrows that are not pointing to the exit pointing
So,
towards?
all
Are
of-
they random, or are they all pointing to the same thing?
So, all of the arrows on the entrance side of the room, which it looks like most of them are only like on the are etched on the walls, the walls of the main hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Like there aren't any arrows specifically in like any of the offshoots you've taken. And then on the other and that probably goes to like a quarter of the way down the room. And then the arrows that are closest to like the exit side for a quarter of the room in the main hallway going towards the entrance door, they're pointing towards the entrance door. Probably about so they're playing towards each other, each on their quarter of the room, not the first quarter of the room. If that
What
makes
if we
sense.
all gather at the exit and then try and walk towards the entrance?
It's worth a shot if you want, but I think Mars is pretty busy just.
Wait, what?
Just spitballing.
Okay, so we're all rounding up here.
I think that's what we should do.
Thunk.
Was somebody coming from a like a dead end or anything like that to meet up with the others?
Technically, I did.
Anyone that
Why don't we
isn't
go to all of the dead ends?
all of the dead ends.
Wait, how many dead ends are there?
Roll a
A lot.
roll a we'll do a perception check
There,
with disadvantage.
there are more dead ends than there are us.
Well, good thing there aren't any arrows in the dead ends.
Why disadvantage? This
Oh,
is rude.
What did you get?
I just sent it to you. What I fucking
Oh,
got,
God.
you bitch.
Was it a 1?
No.
Oh, you did get a 20. Oh no. What's your
Well,
disadvantage?
I got 15. But
15?
I didn't add my thing yet. Hold on. It's a what? It's an investigation check?
Perception.
Perception. I always want to use investigation because I have plus 13. Perception is plus 6, so 21.
Still over 21. Okay.
But I could have had 26. Or
Coulda.
I mean, either way, it's gonna do it.
Score would like to
So-
assist.
Okay.
With his eye.
We'll take your
Oh,
first.
I had the 20.
We'll take the first roll then. So natural 20 plus
6.
6,
So
so total
26.
26. Okay.
I can't believe that worked.
What a
Thanks.
pushover.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah,
brother.
I wonder if you'll get this.
God damn it! I typed in the wrong thing. I typed in. Oh, I'm so mad.
Did Abby just figure out the puzzle?
She knows it. God damn it.
She knows the answer?
I knew that was going. Okay.
Okay, I knew that I put in pig Latin instead. I'm so mad.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Why is Alzora laughing?
Wait, you put in pig Latin.
I mean, she gave you a hint. If you know what,
I don't know what Pig Latin is. I've heard of it.
I mean, pig Latin is wrong. It is not what she should have searched.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Pig
It's
something.
I really hope you decode one
do
of the
I
sites first.
Huh?
Nothing.
I don't know it like off the top of my head. Okay.
You can look up a picture.
Pig satin.
You can.
It's
Pig fatten.
Big pen. I need a pen.
Pig pen?
Yes. It's a like secret code language.
Pigpen is a type of code that involves you writing out 2 tic-tac-toe boards, and then on the second one, it's like a dot in like the corners or whatever. And then after that is 2 X's, and then you put the rest of the letters of the alphabet in, and it is a code. So Abby figured out that, or rolled high enough to find a carving that leads her to what kind of code is along the sides of that map. And I really hope she decodes a certain part first.
Well, I feel good because I would have never figured that out because I've never heard of that.
Can you
Really?
see the map again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, I can't reach.
What is it even called? Pig what?
And
Pigpen.
which direction is
Pigpen?
supposed to face you from this side?
It doesn't matter. You can choose whatever side you want.
Pig pen like pig oink oink or
Yes.
and pen like draw?
Look up Pigpen code.
Yeah.
Your things is incorrect.
It shouldn't be.
In the bottom closest to, there is no letter that matches that symbol for.
Can you?
It's like red.
Oh, it's that thing.
Can you like crop the image and like circle the one that you're referring to, please?
Oh,
If it's
okay.
the one
I
that
have
looks like-
seen this
If it's the one that
before.
looks like a W at the bottom, that is supposed to be like an arrow pointing down
I have seen that before.
with a dot in it. I don't think you're decoding the correct side first. Damn it.
Nate, can I look at it when you're done?
So mad.
Yes.
So mad.
Like it's a certain way.
Oh, that's because I photocopied it. You are doing the side one first. It is the same letter as the one directly next to it with the dot in the corner.
Oh,
Abby is decoding
does
them.
this fucking say red herring? Is that what this says? No.
Red herring?
Yes, the code on the side spells out red herring just to fuck you guys over.
You're a bitch. That's the first one I decode to. So I need to do the other one.
So
Okay.
the ones that are along the top and bottom, how I handed it to you guys, those are the actual parts of the code. And I was like, I want to kind of put something all the way around it, but I don't know what to put. I want to still follow the same code. Oh, and like I said, my dad said like, oh, something like not here, and I was like,
Show it
red hair.
better picture of it. It's not blue. It's really hard to like distinguish some of the lines.
Yeah. Hey Nate, can you
I'll take a picture for her.
Thank you.
I guess Jenna and I will just twiddle our thumbs.
I'm still trying to smack this door open.
At this point, Asmar is joining in and trying to kick it.
I can just imagine when they actually figure out what to do with the puzzle. It's just like they're still punching it and think they did it when it actually completes. Oh my.
All right, I took a scan of it for you, Abby. I'm
So
sending it now.
my this was inspired, well, very loosely inspired by a puzzle from The Legend of Zelda.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna run this over to my printer. I'll be right back.
I'll make a couple copies.
It's not that deep. I just need like.
Well, no, I'm gonna get an
Look at the
actual
image.
proper scan.
Why don't I just take a
I
picture
don't
of
think it's that deep.
I did. It didn't come out well.
I don't know. It
Just
sounds
take
like
a
Abby
regular
almost has
picture
it together.
with the white light. Just take a regular picture.
Okay.
What Zelda game is this in?
It is something that I have referenced in front of you within the past couple of weeks.
Do you want
Phantom Hourglass? You've mentioned Phantom Hourglass before because you like the puzzle in it that involves closing the DS.
I
What a Zelda game is
Which one is the side that says red herring?
Both of the short sides.
Two sides, it looks like.
The two sides say the same exact thing, and they both say red herring. I am so glad Abby did that side first. I'm so happy someone actually did that. I was worried I would have to go through and
I still need...
like try to throw you more.
Oh
Can
my
you
god.
put it in the picture?
I don't need it like I just need one where the paper isn't blue because there's one section that the blue light makes it very hard to see.
Which corner is it?
Jordan, is that one character or two?
Let me see.
I don't know if it's the top or the bottom.
It is.
It's, okay, I
Jordan,
have
can I run a couple of copies so that we have enough for everyone?
SOTI.
That is the spacing was wrong. I will tell you, you have the first word correct, and I'll give you the second one. It is fold so.
Fold so, yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Oh, that picture is good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jenna.
Yep, and remember that the black side that is closest to the viewer of this picture, is like the entrance.
Jordan, I think another one of your things didn't scan correctly. So
I
it's
know,
just
I'm
like
noticing a
straight
lot.
line.
It is supposed to be, I need to look up the big pen code.
I mean, you can just tell me what it's supposed to look like. So like,
Let me, which one is it? Along the top, near the compass?
yeah.
Okay, I guess it has to be
Okay.
this way.
I think I might have actually had the wrong symbol there. Hang on a second.
Oob. That makes no fucking sense. That's not what. That can't be it.
It would be the lower center box of the first no dot A B C D E F G H I tic-tac-toe board. Along the top, so that top
No,
word I'll
that's
just give
not
you. That top word is the THE.
I thought that was red herring. Or wait, I don't know which.
Along
Are you
the
talking
top.
about that side?
Along the top. Fold so the.
What is the first symbol supposed to be on the bottom?
On the bottom, it is supposed to be. I really wish it scanned better.
Fold so the. U.
Oh shit! I am completely missing a symbol there.
B.
I have no idea where I am. Hang on a second. Hang on. Sorry.
This is not a word. That side is not a word. UBB.
Oh.
C.
Oh. Okay. The first character.
You're looking at it wrong.
The first
Kyle.
character of the bottom.
I
Is
feel like every way I
supposed to
look at
be-
it seems wrong though.
The first letter of the bottom word, if you were to have it, so like the entrance is on your left, is going to be the letter A.
So it's ARR. Fold it so R.
Oh shit! And the middle two characters of last word are supposed to be closed boxes.
The one that is like.
Arit.
What is after the R's? What is supposed to be after the R?
Oh.
That's an O?
The bottom line got cut off.
Yeah,
Oh.
the bottom line got cut off. I meant to go through and actually fill
Fold
it
it
in.
so
It's
R.
fold so the arrows meet. Fold so the arrows meet. I didn't even have to finish, bitch.
Abby got it.
Fold paper. Fold the paper.
Where's the paper?
I can't fold
I've got
paper.
it.
Give us a
Abby,
give us the
Abby
paper.
got it.
Yeah, but we have to fold the paper now.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
not like that.
No, so the arrows meet. Wait,
Yes.
which arrows? Gotta figure out which arrows.
You have to fold it in a weird way. Like you'll have to fold it like so it's over itself. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Here, I think I see what you're talking about.
Kyle's gonna have a better chance of doing it right.
Hold it so the arrows
Thanks for
meet.
joining the stream.
So which
Love you.
arrows though? Like there's a bunch of arrows. Are you talking about like these? Like that's an arrow? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Fold it so those meet.
Hey, Mama
Oh
Knight.
my god, you can literally see the fold in the paper.
I was wondering if you guys have noticed that. That is a scan. That is a scan, and that is why all the symbols are cut off.
Oh my god. That's
Oh, that one?
so
Can I
funny,
try?
actually.
That was one of the hints I left at it. I didn't
I just didn't
redraw
want
it
to
for a
fold it
reason.
wrong is the only thing. I didn't want to like fuck it up and then we'd be
You got it.
screwed.
You got it.
God damn it.
Although I would make sure you guys are all in like the entrance squares before you do this.
Oh. Okay.
Otherwise we'll get folded
scurried to
into
the
oblivion.
What?
We'll get folded into oblivion otherwise.
Yes. Roll a new character.
Hey, the new remaster of Oblivion looks pretty fire though.
It is.
Just saying.
120 fucking gigabytes.
It
Yeah,
was
but I-
crazy.
yeah, but I don't wanna go there.
it.
I'll
Yes.
just say for the sake of brevity, you guys are all like the entrance squares.
I'm at the gates of
Yeah.
oblivion.
I fell.
The tips touch now. Hey, girl.
With you guys
Oh,
being
girls.
all on the.
Oh, I was expecting it to turn into something.
Well, I was more so expecting it to
It's a
be
transformer.
robots in disguise.
I thought he was gonna make like a goofy shape or something out of
Okay.
it.
No, he
So-
basically made it so the entrance is right next to the exit.
Because it's physically impossible for you to make it to the other end, unless you literally fold reality.
So wait, does that mean like literally the room folds?
I would say that like every square in between like just falls down and you guys can just walk straight through the exit door.
Incredible.
I thought that was fun, and I kind of like the
It
idea
was
of
fun.
having having you to do something in like the real world to solve the puzzle, and that
That's a
yes, it
clever
was-
idea.
it
It's just
was
that I
Phantom
didn't
Hourglass.
catch up to everything fast enough.
Mhm.
It was
But
Phantom
that's-
Hourglass.
That's why I got like.
Oh,
I-
the folding.
So like I wanted the interaction in the real world to.
I
be
thought you meant the
solution to-
cipher part of it was
No.
from a Zelda game.
No, the cipher part. And yes, the text on the side was just red herring, and it was a.
A literal red herring.
It is literal.
So,
Well, not literal, but
who's next?
I mean, we are close. I don't think we have enough time to finish another person's puzzle.
well, we're not gonna have time to finish. I don't know if anyone wants to start theirs, and by anyone I mean Nate, because I don't have one ready, and Abby has informed me that she doesn't have one ready. So
I have to go finish the final, so I think we should.
I have one ready to set up,
okay, but
I mean,
you.
if you're gonna have to be like
Oh,
here
this
anyway, you
is
probably should do it at the
sorry.
beginning of the next one,
but
since you have to
What
physically
I-
set up.
It's
He's
okay.
gonna do
Will
it from
say-
his spot. So.
I know, but
what I will say, regardless of whether I start it, I need you all to text me what your pets are. I asked you to at the end of last episode.
I thought I
Yeah,
did.
but
Phoenix.
You're the only one that did.
Well, there you go. I don't need to do mine then.
I have a
A
lion,
pseudo dragon and a moss cat.
and Spencer has a pet rock.
Can you text those to me, please?
Do you need me to text you mine again? Or
I just messaged it in
I
the
tried
Discord.
looking for it and I couldn't find it.
think you had a tiger.
I know like
have a
half of
jungle
you
book
had
of some
cats.
It was
I-
either a tiger or a
that-
panther.
That went about how I
Just
wanted it to be,
kind. Pick one.
but by the
I
time
don't remember, and I'm not gonna.
Can I change mine to-
I don't have time to scrub through.
Can I change mine to a red panda, Kyle?
With a tiger.
I
Jordan,
really
what
don't
did you
care.
say?
I texted mine to you again, anyways.
can I change mine to a red panda?
From what?
I had a lion.
Sure.
Okay, I now have a red panda.
Okay.
Um,
Text that to me.
Go back in time and edit the episode. Brr, you got a red panda.
Hell yeah! Okay. I'll just DM it to you because you don't check your texts.
Does he check his DMs?
Not usually.
I just texted it. Because you said the word text.
I will say.
That works fine.
But... Okay.
I will say.
Besides, you already sent it to me.
Do you want to do anything this time, or should we just end it here?
As you walk into the room,
Oh, quick
Your
fast
minds
forward.
go-
Oh, vestibule. Oh, all the names are off except only those two's names are off. What am I talking
Okay.
about? Mid goes up and then the door opens. Oh.
So, as you step into the room, you all of a sudden find yourselves in cages as your vision darkens.
Oh, I know what this is.
As it comes back, you are in the bodies of your pets, along a wall with a suspicious symbols of each one of them carved over an opening.
And with
That's
that, I
what I'll
meow. And that's an episode.
And I burn to ashes and then come back.
Is she the moss cat or the...
No, you're the dragon.
You're in a weird situation where you have two feeds in your mind.
Dragon.
You are both of them at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Well then.
That's messed up.
That listens to...
Advantage on all of my rolls is what I'm hearing.
I'm not-
And
that is-
also disadvantage.
Nope.
Anyway,
You're just going to have to see what you need to deal with.
what a episode. I still am laughing at how, like, everyone comes out and it's like,
For a dogfight.
Score kind of looks beat up. Mid looks like he's been through, like, the spin cycle of a washing machine or something.
You say kinda beat up like Amaris didn't just fucking obliterate him.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Tavern Heroes. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll tune in to the next one. There will not be an episode next week, which is the 8th or the 15th. At this point, our next episode will be Thursday, May 22nd at 6:30-ish p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Yay!
Next week for me, so that'll be the 12th through basically the 18th. I will not be streaming at all, so that's gonna be fun. And I think that is about it.
Now
So have a wonderful evening, and as always,
Good luck, have fun, good luck.